1 Corinthians 15 is one of the most beautiful passages in the Bible regarding our hope. Pastor Todd here with a devotional for April 17th. Verse 13 offers this troubling thought. If there's no resurrection from the dead, then not even Christ has been raised. And if Christ has not been raised, our preaching is useless, and so is your faith. Some people flippantly declare that we started as dust and we will return to dust. How depressing. Ecclesiastes 3:11 declares that God has set eternity in the human heart. We intuitively know there is more. Some hope there is not because they fear judgment before a holy God who will give them what is deserved. Paul shares the fateful conclusion of this line of thinking. In verse 17, and if Christ had not been raised, your faith is futile. You are still in your sins. No wonder they're worried. Sin deserves judgment. Others refuse to admit there's something out there beyond what they can grasp. Thankfully, we don't have to grasp it in order to feel God's grasp. He grabs us and holds us by His marvelous grace. The evidence that there will be a future for us happened after 3 days of despair. Christ was raised from the dead. Paul writes a couple of verses later, but Christ has indeed been raised from the dead. He goes to name personal witnesses of the resurrection of Christ. Christ's resurrection proves that we too will receive a new redeemed life after the last breath in this existence. Today is the day we celebrate this awesome and vital truth. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. The Bible speaks about 515 people who saw Jesus in the first 40 days following His resurrection. Lee Strobel put it like this. If we were holding a trial to determine the facts concerning the resurrection, and if we were to call to the witness stand every person who personally encountered the resurrected Jesus, and we cross-examined them for only 15 minutes, and if we went around the clock without a break, we would be listening to first-hand testimony for more than 128 hours. That's over 5 days' worth of testimony. Who could possibly walk away unconvinced?